Good evening, welcome to WooTube. My name is Baran Woo, and tonight's stream nearly didn't happen. Podrick, you are the first. Congratulations. Thus, the worst, unfortunately. Second, obviously, is the best. No one has claimed second yet, so we'll just have to see. Yeah, tonight nearly didn't happen. Last week obviously didn't happen. People were waiting for WooTube last week. Andrea, you are officially second. Thus, you are the best. Congratulations. Good to see you. Yeah, last week didn't happen because basically I destroyed the last remnants of my voice by streaming the Eternal Super League, the ESL, on the Sunday night. It was really great. They were great games. I did about 3 hours of commentary, and then the next day I basically couldn't talk, which was a problem. But yeah, doing better this week. Although like just everything went wrong with setting up for WooTube tonight. So it's kind of very typical, like, sort of WooTube issues, technical issues. Nothing worked. Like, the mic didn't work for a while. The laptop didn't work. The screen didn't work for a while. I couldn't get Restream to work for a long time. Oh, no, it's not your fault, right? Absolutely not at all. I enjoyed doing it. Yeah, basically everything that could go wrong did go wrong. I've been trying to get this stream going for the last like 45 minutes. It's finally live, at least. So we should probably like do some net run up. Straight up, I at some point tonight, probably quite early. I mean, it was going to be like halfway through, but now it's basically going to be probably the first thing we do. We're going to be playing some Eternal against Mezzi as part of the GLC Eternal League. This is the nonsense that I brewed for that. I threw it together just before I left work with some kind of ideas about a Scorp which went kind of fast. It's gonna try and score out a profiteering because I figured that's gonna solve all our money issues. Maybe it also might not. We shall see. But yeah, it's kind of a slightly weird, kind of fast advance-ish Scorp. It might not work. Probably won't work, but we shall see. And then I was thinking about going back to like an old favorite. Like, I mean, it's probably going to be Deep Dive Arizona because it's essentially all I do in Eternal. But I haven't done like my very first Eternal Arasana build was a. Oh, hey, Mesli. Oh, you're not meant to see all of this. Maybe I shouldn't do this on stream, but it's probably too late. Yeah, maybe I'll tell you what. Don't watch for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, it'll take me 5 minutes to build this deck probably. I'll message you when it's safe. Because we're going to play some Arasana, but I think we're going to go back to a really like the first archetype which I did in terms of this, which obviously was Deep Dive Arasana, but it was playing 3 copies of Account Siphon. Account. Oh, I need 100 plus. Yeah, we need to do the like World Tree Woo. I have had a lot of fun playing Eternal World Tree Woo, but I probably need to build something which is it takes me a lot less time to build. But yeah, I've definitely got like World Tree Woo in the pipeline for future. So we're going to play 3 copies of Account Siphon because the idea is that we can like do Account Siphon into like a Joyride, for instance, into Run the Bin, into Deep Dive, firing off the Hyperdriver as we go. Now, the only issue with this is that people have started playing Ice, which is problematic. Because when I was first doing this, I just did this and I played 3 Slap Vandals. That's basically the entire Breaker suite. I think it was 3 Slap Vandals and a Hush. That was it. We might need more than that nowadays. But let's see. Like Account Siphon is like a ton of money, so that solves a lot of the money issues. Let's put in diesels. This is going to give us tags. We probably need a tag removal. Like if we play like some citadels or something, because these are also good tech cards. And then I think I was playing Aramaron in actually like this is 3 points. This is 3 points. And then we just play, so we don't play Aramaron. We just play Film Critic as our other option. 2 of them. Citadel Sanctuary seems good. Maybe we even play Misdirection to clear the tags, but that seems unwise. Isn't Drafter still the most common ice in Eternal? No, not at all, I don't think. Yeah, it's very possibly like vanilla. Enigma still sees a ton of play. Enigma is a good card wherever you put it. But recently we're suddenly seeing loads of like sodding MTI and stuff like that. So we have to have ways of dealing with that nonsense. So maybe we just play like some somewhat fairly reg stuff. It might be like Eka, Propeller. Obviously, we're going to play some Slappy Vs. And then it's whether we play Hush, which does deal with a lot of ice very well. What's our... maybe we play Euler, you know? And then... hey, Supernaut, how you doing? You are off for one of those wonderful federal holidays. What is a federal holiday? And Kysra, Architect is interesting. So Architect is better in some ways than Drafter, but being able to recur a card is actually like pretty good. Is Shadownet legal? Shadownet is legal. That's kind of fun, isn't it? That's fun. That is fun. Now the question is, do we go for, because we can go for the like super fast attempt to win, which is like we play like multiple notorieties, which is always fun. Oh, a bank holiday. Okay, bank holiday is my language. What we call a bank holiday. Okay, fine, fine, fine. I might play. I think what we might do is we might be like a bit of a levy deck, because this way we can reburn through our deck. Artist Colony fans like the problem with Artist Colony. So I have thought about this before. I'd love to do Artist Colony fan site stuff, but the problem with fan site is that there's like scoring out in Eternal kind of only happens in a couple of ways. Like basically it either all happens in one turn and thus is like fan site just doesn't, like basically you're playing against like, you know, CI combo where they like score probably 7 points, maybe 2 and then 5 in one turn, so it's like quite bad. Or it's like scoring no agendas, or it's scoring like 2 like 5/3s out of some real like Glacier build, or it's scoring, what do you call them, like what do you call them, or it's scoring like one agenda that kills you, right? So that's our problems. We probably want to be on simul chips instead of clone. Do we want to be on simul chips instead of clone chips? We probably do, so we can like flicker oilers and propellers. They're likely better, right? Simul chip. We'll play 3 of them. We'll play some muses, and then we'll play 1 SMC. And then we don't have a console yet. Oh, stuff is happening and I can't see where. Wait, I need to move this a bit. That's better. It's a bank holiday for George Washington's birthday. Nice. Yeah, that's why I don't know. Except for it's combo sports. Yeah. I think combo sports doesn't have. There's a really cool combo sports deck which I've seen in Eternal, which Hill played against me once, and then I tried playing it and it didn't work, unfortunately. Yogg is interesting actually. Cold Lava. I wonder whether we do play Yogg. Probably not. I forgot the name of Draw One when they create a server. Yeah, we probably are on that. It's Astrolabe, and it's only one. It's only 1 credit to install, which is really, really good. But one thing I'm wondering is about like our late game. Like I wonder if we need to be on Turbine in case we run into like MTI or any kind of really horrendous you know, that nonsense. The one problem with Astrolabe is it only gives us 1 MU, which is tricky when we potentially want to get hyperdrivers out. We're going to use these early hyperdrivers just as gas. So now is the question, like, do we play Hush? I've actually, like, the original reason I was playing Hush is because Tour Guide used to be a thing. I haven't seen people play Tour Guide forever, so I don't know if that's still a thing. Do we still want Propeller instead of Lady? That's a good question, Hodrick. Lady is pretty good. Lady is 4 credits to install though. I kind of feel like I might want Propeller. Like I'm more worried about things like Tasibola and Vanilla, neither of which is like very good here. You get 4 MU with your ID, that's plenty. Yeah, fun. It's fine until we get a hyperdriver down, but that's not a problem. Right, do we want to play a Hush? I think we're going to play a Hush. It deals with It deals with a few things like quite nicely. And then the levies will die if we don't play like some same old things. Still got 2 influence. Yeah, Eternal Ari, but not World Tree. Absolutely. We've still got 2 influence. So, I mean, one option with our 2 influence would be to get rid of the Hush and play Paperclip. And then, like, we could play... Like, we could actually play Egret. Egret Paperclip is kind of fun, you know? Like, Paperclip already deals with all the big barriers, and then Egret, like, lets us deal with all the other big things. But yeah, hushing an Engram flush is like the best way to deal with it. Like, we can even just play multiple hushes. Frame Job. I don't even know what Frame Job does, but there we go. It's from opening moves. It's got to be a good one. As an additional cost to play this event, spend a click. It's a double. It's not a good start. Forfeit an agenda if you do give the corp 1 bad pub. That is a bad card. Amakua is points, unfortunately, Meteor. So at the moment we're full on points because we've got Account Siphon, Hyperdriver, and Film Critic. Oh, we haven't got Pikachu yet, which is definitely needed. You know what? Okay, so maybe. So I've had this discussion with someone else where I was playing in a different version. I was playing in Entangler. And it's like, should we play an Entangler? And then we decided that all the like things which were playing big ice were playing big barriers. So we should potentially play Paperclip over Entangler. I mean, I do love Daemons. I do love a Daemon or 2. Like, we could just play a Leprechaun. Getting it down is like a little tricky. Because I don't want to play a ton of SMCs. Unless we throw in some stim hacks. We could like throw in some stim hacks. Like, we could throw in some stim hacks. Like, if we went free stim hack, free SMC. This is where I'd want to play something like, probably not Lamb. Lamb's really expensive, but like a karate kicking one. But problem with that. The only big barriers are Blue Sun decks and Fairchild. Kind of. But maybe it's just me. I am playing a lot of Blue Sun at the moment. I'd be playing Blue Sun tonight, but I've built a scorp. DNA Tracker is like really nasty. Now, for the late game, so if we for the late game added a Turbine, then we've got like Ika, Euler. We can't play Begolta, can we? Because no, we can't. I know we can't. It's too many points. Don't like stim hacks and siphons together. Yeah, it's probably quite a lot, isn't it? So much Blue Sun Atlas as the only player playing Blue Sun. Yeah. I mean, kind of like in a big way. We should probably put creative commissions in. These are good enough to be banned in startup. Are they better than Dirty Laundries? Is a question. Maybe not. 2 pinholes is kind of sick. Pinhole is really kind of sick, especially as we're on Film Critic. I like that, Podrick. We're going to play pinholes. Swap Propeller for Inti. No chance. No chance. Propeller's got to be better than this. I can't get with you on that one, I'm afraid. Do we need these three symbol chips? Yeah, possibly. Now, MU is a massive problem, so we might just play some like Akamatsu mem chips, or we swap the astrolabe. We play. We play like good old fashioned. Have we actually got any money? Oh shit, we don't have any money. We have no money. We have absolutely no money in here. Okay, time to put in money. Time to put in money, which isn't just account siphon. Right, so we drop a notoriety, we'll drop one levy. Where are we getting money from? Is chess area a thing? Unfortunately not. It's the first thing I looked into, Lucille, and it turns out that all the chess Trojans have been, like, the only ones which are worth playing have been remade and are now better. It's kind of, it's a real shame. There's no big barriers. Wait, what's better? Clot Satcon. Clot Satcon is interesting. Pop Hyperdriver, click the credits. Yeah. It might be. Like, it really might be. Like, is it just, I don't know, creative commissions? We probably need something which doesn't require us to make runs. Maybe we also, like, we can't really go Aesops here, can we? We can't go Aesops. I could probably do less symbol chips. I think I only had one symbol chip in previous versions. So maybe we get like... Okay. I mean, gambles probably make sense, right? We just play some sure gambles. Sure, no gambles. Okay, that's now slightly too many cards. So I think we can drop a Muse. And I actually kind of want to play like UAV. I really don't know what I'm swapping a UAV for though here. I feel like the symbol chips are probably very necessary considering our breaker suite. Yeah, we can do the coalescence, but then like we're, I don't know where the slots come from there. Like obviously this notoriety should go, but we're going to keep it because it's cool. I feel like we need chips. Yeah, chips are probably the way forward. We have one MU card in the entire deck. We're going to get absolutely buggered. Yeah, the Joyride, it's a lot of Joyrides, but Joyrides are draw 5. Like, and draw 5 on a run. Maybe we go 2 of them. Like, we also get good value off, like basically if they don't ice HQ, then we siphon them. If they don't do R&D, then we joyride them. Before this was indexing, but indexing is cool and like slows the court down a lot. Maybe we play one indexing, but I don't know, like that's another slot, isn't it? Is there like a good... This deck loses hard to score. Oh, everything loses hard to score. That's why we're playing score. I was going to say, is there a good AI? Like this is banned, so we can't play that. This is actually like almost consideration, right? Strength 3 is okay. 2 for 2 subroutines is not great, but like with Film Critic, like we could just like this is quite sick with Film Critic. Like Maven is interesting. We can get up to strength pretty quickly. Divey is a no. Brahmin is super cool with coalescences. Like really cool with coalescences. It's 2MU though. Atman Alpha? Outermost? What's the innermost one? Omega. It's kind of interesting. Crypsis? Hell no. Oh, maybe we play like... Do we play like a Mayfly? Are we going all like Lucille on this and we just play like Mayfly? Because we could do. Mayfly, like if we put the stim hacks in. Nanoc Critic is a deck. Yeah. Could play Mayfly. No one has ever made Alpha Omega good. I'm just thinking, like, if you played like Bankar plus Omega, right? Or you played Bankar or like DDoS plus Omega. This is quite a bad breaker, though. Surely there's like a million better ones than this now. How bad is Matryoshka? Like, what if we just played like? This is still 2MU. It's still annoying. It's a deck, isn't it? Like, surely that's a deck. Maybe do we need any other money? Like, probably. We're probably just going to feel really, really poor. We've got gambles, siphons, and commissions. Basically, the problem which I had with this version originally was if we run into a deck which we can't get money off the account siphons, then we lose. And maybe that's just the way it's going to be. Don't we need currents? Yeah, probably. I hadn't thought about currents. We can't play any of the good currents. Oh wow, it's net celebrity or nothing. Okay, I mean that works with Arasana in a way. No, we're just going to play without currents. I mean, actually, interdiction is a good current. Like this is actually something which is worth playing. Again, where the hell we find a slot for it, I don't know. Like I actually think you completely wreck some people sometimes with interdiction. Maybe we go like one Citadel. Nah, seems well. No, let's go with this. We'll do this and we'll see what happens. Eternal Siphon. Can't spell Ari. It's Ari. No, you definitely can't go over 45. Not in Eternal. Like not for a deck like this, because we need to win like turn 3 or turn 4. So we need to draw all the stuff that we need very, very quickly. I need to go into my my Smurf if I can. Back out! Yay! After this, we should talk about Employee Strike is definitely playable, and other versions that I've played of Arasana are on Employee Strike, but we don't have points for it in this version. This is Arasana. Maybe we should just take the hyperdrivers out, but I don't think so. This is Eternal. That's not correct. Oh, nice. I copied the entire page. That's smooth. Siphon Arisana. Still spelt wrong. Who cares? And I'm like 10 minutes late for Mezzy. Sorry, Mez. Eternal Scorp. Scorp. This one. We're at 49 cards. I know. Like, I know all right. Score. Level score. Okay. Right. Let's let Mezzy know that we're ready to go. Ready to go. I can't because of stream. Sorry, that's me talking to. Yeah, E-Strike is 2 points, but it's totally worth it. It did very well in previous versions. Let's throw a game up here. Play tournament. Let's just check that you're not in casual somewhere. For Mezzy. Eternal. Cool. All these score players making me sick. That's the problem is that I've put one up in tourney tab. The problem is I have a bit of a thing for rig shooter. Like, I really do have a bit of a thing for rig shooter. I don't know what it is about me. And like, Scorp is the best potential rig shooter because you can permanently shoot the rig forever. And it's kind of gross. Oh, Asa, that's fun. This is a slow hand. I mean, other than it having like hyperdriver, which is sick, we got nothing else. We got nothing. So we'll mull this, hopefully for some money. We also don't want our levy in hand yet. There is darkness in my heart. Yeah, I like this is much better. Look at this. We're gonna go like joyride into install hyperdriver into do something into play creative. Seems like very good. Don't ice R&D. Yeah, maybe we should be on trick shot. Amazing. Right, we could. Well, we probably can't like siphon here because it's likely that one of these can be rezzed to duck. But okay, wage workers. We could try and siphon. I don't think we need to. See, unfortunately, here we can't go like install SMC, install hyperdriver. So it's just going to be like hyperdriver. This, and then throw out. What do we throw out? Do we throw out the Citadel and just go for the tags? Like just float the tags and say screw it? Or do we throw out the propeller because we can get it back with the symbol chip if needed? Kind of almost want to have it in hand. I think we throw out a Citadel. Kysra says, maybe if Criminal gets more popular, I turn up to regionals with Retribution MBN. Hey, it's an idea. Okay, so we should be able to siphon next turn. Float tags, yeah, I mean, it's probably fine, but if they happen to be on greasing, then it can be an issue. Right, that's probably wage workers. which is 2 to res. See, this is a worrying amount of stuff that, okay, if this is for money, oh, that's beautiful. That's just beautiful. You can't duck me now. Right, let's do this and we'll take some clicks. I think we might draw one first, just to see what we get. Deep dive is cool. Don't click on whatever that is. It's obviously a bot. I can't deal with that right now. Okay, so we probably just go for the deep dive here. Mumba. Kind of tempted to traffic, but I think we'll let it stay. Oh, wait, whoops. Kind of wish we had a second deep dive now. Okay, no APOC. APOC would be quite sick here. Right, there's an SSL, so that's good for us. They're on Lakshmi, that's disgusting. Ablatives. Oh, I got auto muted, that's good. Oh, we do see a drafter. Hey, who called drafter? Lakshmi is fine, right? Because we're on Film Critic, but that is a reason to definitely clear tags. No. We'll draw one and install this. And again, hope that the tags don't matter. Yeah, and as you see, most of our eternal points now, which is kind of a way it goes with Shaper most of the time. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Scoring a 5-3. Big old double SSL endorsement. If I'd have gone and checked that, I could have got in. Right, let's remove this one. We'll take some clicks. We'll draw into a deep dive. Joyride is perfect. Vitruvius is sick. Can we deep dive this turn? We'd need to install and click same old thing. So we run HQ, we run archives, we'll have 3 clicks left. If they're on Ikawa, we can't steal an Ikawa. I think we account siphon. Maybe this is bad because they've got money coming in. Now, if we run archives, we'll have 3 clicks left. If we install the same old thing, we'll have 2 clicks left. I think we can... It's like somewhat risky. Thinking. Have I got the clicks right here? I have. We could do it next turn, but they'll have 6 credits. Like we've hit them for a lot of money, but they will have a lot of credit. They'll have credits coming in. If they're on Ikawa, we can't steal it. I think we can do this. Vacheron is more likely. Absolutely true. Have I got the clicks right here? Yeah. Nothing! Ah! Okay. Well, do we just trash a moons? That's annoying. Fine. What do we do here? I also possibly should have like installed the SMC, pop the SMC for something, so I could bring back the SMC. We could have gone again next turn. It's a big whip. I wonder if I try for anything here. I think the answer is no. Okay. We're decided that these don't matter. Why is the egret still in here? Why did no one point out that I hadn't taken the egret out? Oh my word. Anyway, the egret's going. We have to keep the levy. I think we drop the... It could be the symbol clip. That can't be correct. So maybe it's a propeller. Yeah, we'll drop the propeller. All the points in HU? Maybe. We should probably be on a frickin' whatever. Also, who said that 3 joyrides was too many joyrides? I want another joyride now. See how good these joyrides are? Pretty good. At least we have money. We were able to successfully land siphons. So we can challenge this. Oh, VLC. Nice. We can challenge server 1. We can, like, definitely get in there. We haven't got any, like, clickless draw now. We might just hit this levy, you know? We do still have a muse, right? Tell me we still have a muse. Do. So I think we muse through this. As in, we hush through this stack. Hush. Let's clear of Cheetah. We'll draw one. No, we don't win off that. That's a shame. I think we do put down the Citadel. I think I'm going to check server 4. Actually, I might just check the top of R&D. I'll get rid of that. We're gonna put this down because I think we want to clear some tags. I don't think they'll boost. Oh, we have to boost 1 though. Probably worth it. I'm aware you didn't say it was too many joyrides. It's just a lot of joyrides, but getting those joyrides early, they're good. Okay, money is a problem. If we were on second notoriety, then we wouldn't even need to find these other agendas. Moons is going to be a problem. Didn't trash any of them. So the question is, do we have to run this moons? We probably have to run the moons. We could run the moons, then run HQ, probably? Oh, we didn't. That's okay. We can probably do something here. Let's draw some cards. Or do we just levy? Is it better to levy for 5 cards? Like a lot of the cards that we want are in the bin, right? Is it better to levy for 5 credits and 5 new cards? No, I kind of want this SMC. So let's draw. Oh, account siphon's good. I mean, it's money at least, but they'll have a ton of money off this moons. I think we can probably, let's say we can probably definitely get in here. Either that or we do this next turn. Nah, I'm gonna throw out siphons because I can. Keeper. So we either get through that with a Slap Vandal and they draw, or we get through it with an Euler, which will cost us 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or it's SMC for a Slap Vandal, we let them draw. That costs us 3. It costs us 4 actually. We might as well do this with the Euler. Let's see if they can duck 8 credits. There's a good chance that Mezzi can, but we will see. I guess we should have run... okay, we get to. That's nice. And then... they wouldn't put anything weird behind this tour guide, I don't think. So we'll just go and deal with this Moons before it gets, like, to a ludicrous level. Okay, this we can get through with an Eka, I think is our best bet. So we'll go Muse to get an Eka from the stack. We'll put it here. I mean, we've put down that we should probably clear these tags. Don't know. Isn't SMC like the best card in the deck? Muse is as good. Oh, it was a Jeeves. That's interesting. Are they just scoring out from the board? That is... oh, that's terrifying. With 2 counters. With 2 counters. Okay. Thinking. Can they fast advance out next turn? Maybe. So I think we possibly levy here. I might go like install, levy. Because I do somewhat want this. Maybe it's fine to just like get the Simmel chip. That's tricky. It's like, do I need / want this SMC before we hit the levy? I think the answer is yes. So we'll get rid of this and then we'll hit this just to draw 5 cards. We've drawn our Oiler. It's quite nice. We've also drawn our Film Critics, which is nice considering they're on whatchamacallit. I think we might need to check server 7 just in case. Hey, Diogene. They're on Lakshmi Smart Fabrics is the card which I can't seem to pin down the name for. And then we'll just draw a card. It's a Simmel chip, that's quite good. The Egret can go, because it's not meant to be in the deck in the first place. Do we run HQ a bunch? Yeah, probably should have. I probably should have got the Oiler down and just run HQ a bunch for free. That would have been very wise. I'm going to stop paying into this trace because I don't think it's important. Should have just gone that. Diogene, funnily enough, I'm going to bring up a deck of that exact ilk in a second. But yeah, we'll talk about that. Okay, Mezzi has 2 Vitruvius counters, which is terrifying, especially with seamless launches. I wish we had some form of HQ pressure, as in not just like actual like multi-axis pressure. I wish we had a copulation. The fact that, yeah, they've got the double Jeeves and Weaves out is like pretty scary. There's a lot of clicks in a turn. We got pretty unlucky with our deep dives. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting to get better luck off those deep dives. Now, we could possibly go and dig for a hyperdriver at this point. It's whether we want to do that or not. If we install the hyperdriver, if we had like a joyride man, I should be on free joyrides. Definitely free joyrides in this deck. Like, without a shadow of a doubt. By the way, have I put the camera to be in the right place? I probably haven't, have I? Oh, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, 3 points off. No, I think it's 3 points off 3 deep dives. Because... Wait, I can't actually remember. I can't remember anymore. Or 3 clicks worth of deep dives anyway. Right, let's... If they have a Rashida somewhere, then one of these could just be an agenda. Now, we could check these. I think we might put down a film critic and start checking some of these servers. They can res stuff because they have Mumba temples in places. We could always pinhole. Let's draw. That's quite good. We're going to put this down. Pinhole server 8 and then play the Creative Commission. I'll let them trash the film critic if they want to. We have another one. Uh-oh. Oh, we got the wrong one! Damn it! I think I talked myself out of checking the sodding ones on the table. Oh man, the game was so there. We just needed to run them. Wow. Talked myself out of running the table. Thought it would be in 8 if anywhere. Love it. Wow, that was bold. Yeah. Definitely. If we'd have gone, so we could have gone last turn, right? We could have just gone HQ. I don't think we had our way into HQ until we had. Yeah, I guess we single chip it back, right? The Euler was in the bin. Yeah, that would have made more sense because they're just drawn off the moons, right? Now there's a chance that if the Lakshmi's down, which I think it was, then it doesn't really matter if we run HQ because we didn't have a film critic down. Yeah, totally. I think you can score from 1. I mean, that was a fun game. Like, that was 8 turns, but man, it didn't feel like 8 turns. There's a good chance that we should have held off on that, like, second deep dive for, like, we'll do it the next turn. Credit ADV seamless. Right. Yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Lakshmi is a cool card. Luckily we're playing film critic, but for sure. Shall we flip? At least we had a game where we were playing, like, Like the other thing is obviously if you're playing like a count siphon into like kill ob, then you just lose because we're playing a count siphon, but we don't have like a ton of tech. So we actually have to clear the tags. Ooh. Just wait for Mezzy to flip. Yeah, there we go. Right, we're gonna try this. This is completely untested. It's not even very well thought out, but it's potentially fun. Okay, we're against Wiz. So so do we keep this opening? Like potentially. I think we have to ice HQ because we're worried about accounts open, but we can score this hostile off next turn probably. Why am I keeping this? I shouldn't be keeping this. It's got Symphonius. It's got a hostile. I don't know why I'm keeping this. This was a bad keep. Axu says this isn't that bad, but I do not believe him. I don't believe a word that boy says. But I'll let you make up your own mind. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why I'm keeping this. This is not actually a good hand at all. That's made it a lot worse. So we're just going to put this on HQ. We kind of have to take 2 credits, but I don't want to do that. So we'll put the Archer on R&D and we'll take a credit. And then hopefully next turn we get to score out this hostile takeover because otherwise we're like really boned. Axe's standards of not that bad are, yeah, I mean, they're interesting, like that's for sure. I've got a res here because otherwise we lose. Like if we lose this hostile, no, I'm just gonna let you come in and like, oh gosh, okay, like we've just lost the game, like genuinely just lost the game because now we can't score that out and now we can't like do anything. We're like in so much trouble. Oh well, just get over bad. Just get over all bad hits. Why did we keep this? Such a bad keep. Oh, you've got an MK Ultra in the bin. Oh, we might as well just like concede. Can we Hunter Seeker VID? Like no, that would be fun though. Unfortunately, we don't have an arc lockdown. But right here, like Mezzy can't really do anything because we're not gonna res, so that's okay. Rozeki, that makes sense. We'll draw one. Yeah, that's good. There we go. Now we've got money. This can go on HQ. Are we running Arc Lockdown? We're not Celestial. We should be, but we're not. We're playing a really, really jank Scorp, which is running Violet level clearances. It's essentially planning to go a bit faster. But we, for some reason, kept a really bad opening hand. I'm so like, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I was just going to like score at the hostile, but then I can't do that in case they're on. I don't know that they're not on account siphon. Because like various versions are. Oh wait. I have to remember that we are Scorpios because it doesn't ask you, so that's like a problem. And I will forget. Ooh, lots of same old things in a bin. Okay. Not the best. Let's draw one. We can't score that out now or anytime soon. so that sucks. This can go on R&D. This can go on server 1. I don't really like that being on the outside. We definitely want some more money. Do we let you in here? No, we can't, because you can now steal this SDS, which is a big problem. But there we go. We'd love to be on Arc Lockdown. Okay, paperclip in the bin. We'd love to be on Arc Lockdown. That's actually quite good. Hey, Augustus, how you doing? How was your flight? Would you like to trash something? Please, feel free to trash a Rozeki. It's going well. Have you flown? Are you in the airport at the moment? I believe you are flying back from today. So far, Eternal is going fun. We played some. Yeah, we get money in a card. Ooh, and we got an Ingram flush. That's really good for us. We played some Arasana. I think we just res the Archer, right, and try and destroy these Rozekis. We could res the border control. I don't think we do. This is super expensive. I think technically Wizard might be able to break this, but I don't know. They've got to still install the MK. Pump it 3 times. Like, it might be exactly all their money. And if they don't, then both these Rozekis are going in the bin. Feel free to let JNet do the maths and take back if easier. Yeah, they can they can break 2 of them. And nicely, they're not getting that way anytime soon. Unfortunately, we've only got 1 more Archer, and now we actually really need it on the remote. Okay, where's the Engram going? Oh, that's cool. Do we want to draw a card here is the real big question. I think the Engram goes on HQ. We'll put this in the server and we'll just advance. And then we can just double advance this next turn, and alternatively, they can go and get it and we can hunt a seeker them. As far as this being a fast version of Scorp, it's not proving to be that way yet. See you later, Meteor. Thank you very much for dropping in. Okay, the Moose is on the Hoose. Okay, here's our this is our big ticket. This is our big ticket win. They probably don't want to trash anything here. The really nice thing about standoff in Scorpios is that if they trash something, obviously you can remove it from the game. So next time we're going to score this profiteering. We're going to take 3 bad publicity and gain 15 credits. And then we're just going to start whipping out reg captures as quick as we can. Obviously, like clan vengeances are going to be a problem, so we need to be careful. Nah. Oh, what happened? Wait. Uh, Thinking. I forget that, like, I think I need to move this camera because I can't see the game log. Let's move the game log. Do I want to get rid of Clan Vengeance? I don't actually care about it that much. Not Clan Vengeance. Do I want to get rid of Rumour Mill? Nah, go ahead. Okay, another paperclip. Right, this is terrifying because now they can just win off archives. Let's throw out Hunter Seeker. I've solved the Scorp problem. Hey, Code Marvelous in the stream. Good to see you, man. How's things? We're all having fun. I'm like, have solved Scorp's money problem, apparently, by playing a profiteering. Unfortunately, the minute that this Clan Vengeance goes off, we probably lose the game. So I think install double advance. Also, like, we now have a ton of bad publicity, and they have stuff in the heap, which we have no way of clearing. So we either just start scoring, if I had an archer here, I'd feel a lot better. I really need an archer here. Can't really play that. We can go. Can we do install double advance? It's like a massive hint that it's a It's a really big hint that it's an SDS, isn't it? Really. So let's just score this one out. Being the world's most obsessed casual is a pretty solid way forwards. Middling at Netrunner is a feat in itself. Right, I should be watching what they trash, and I'm not at all, which means that I'm not scorping in any way, shape, or form. Here we'll Resonant Ingram Flush. What are we calling here? Like, program is not very good because they're on multiple bin breakers. We're in a pretty tricky situation of not being able to deal with this. So we might just call event. They're gonna potentially break it anyway. To fight orbs for the title as world's most okay, isn't that right? Yeah, absolutely. As the last standard Sunny player, were you the last standard Sunny player, Dave? That's sick. Or are you still trying to play it? Not scorping MK Ultra. Did they trash it to something? Oh right. Well, I can't play Scorp on JNet apparently because I didn't see that happen. So, and now it's too late. But yes, 100% we would have scorped the MK Ultra if we had seen that happen. What do we call here? I think we call event. Like all of the programs are already in the bin. Oh, I get to fire. Nice. Oh, that's really bad for me. Well, let's get rid of this. How do I do it? Do I click here? Oh, I guess I should have clicked the steel skin first. Do I want to trash a rumor mill? No, actually don't. Because I'm not totally sure that they're going to be able to break this ballista. And if they can't break the ballista, okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Really wish I'd have scorched that MK Ultra, eh? So here, they're dripping for 4 credits a turn. I think we need to go like SDS in server 1. Probably. Like the thing is, the minute we play this violet level clearance, they can and should like trash this clan vengeance. So let's just put this on archives and pretend that it's an archer. And then at least now we don't have like enough points in hand for them to win. The sapper's actually quite funny and good. We'll keep that. The ice wall can go. Maybe we keep the Typhonium. Like the problem is we've given them 4 bad pubs, so getting through a Typhonium costs them nothing, right? Yeah, score upon JNet is apparently just not. It's not good for either side. This is the one problem with it. I think we do need to be on voice to play this well. Well, they're going in here. That's an issue. Do we res any of this ice? I don't think we do, because this is broken for nothing. This is broken for very little. Exactly 4 credits, which is all the bad pub we've given them. I remember that my original thought behind this is that I was going to be on Zato grid so that the bad pub wouldn't matter. I have forgotten that I have taken the Zato grids out, and they are probably quite a big part of this deck. We're also against Wiz, who is on multiple of each breaker. Definitely a problem. Okay, that will scorp, interestingly enough. Sure. This means that they can, like, trash this clan vengeance now. And probably should. Our issue being... Okay. So here we can remove this paperclip from the game, which we absolutely have to do. But there's another one in there, so not the best. They're now dripping for 3 credits at the start of the game. At the start of the turn, even. I think we put this in here. The thing is, they're just going to wipe our hand, right? And then it's like a single run on the bin and we're boned. Hmm. Maybe we can just do this out of outfit and just play outfit, but with Hunter Seeker. Outfit with Hunter Seeker seems fine. Like, they should totally just get rid of our hand and run the bin now. They can get through anything. They can get through an archer, so they don't have to be scared of archer. Can't even get rid of it. Wait, what happened? What happened? Oh, I scored that. Again, this is unfortunately not worth rezzing because we've given ourselves all of the bad pub in all of eternity, and this remote would be a lot more safe if we were on a Zato grid, which we are not. This is fine. Is Hunter Seeker worth playing in a world of bin breakers? Yes, if you're on Arc Lockdown as well. Sorry, I did. That was like what I was kind of thinking, is that I'd be in outfit and just play Hunter Seeker and then 3 copies of Arc Lockdown. 12! Wow, that's expensive. That is expensive. I mean, this has at least cost them some money. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Right, let's draw a Jackson. Draw a Jackson. Draw a Jackson. Lose to not drawing a Jackson. At least this looks like it could be a Jackson. I mean, it's not. Like, the drip here is insane, right? Like 0 plus Blue Moose plus Rozeki, even with 1 Rozeki down. That's a problem. If we get to fire this Rashida, if Mezzi's like playing really cautiously, but like I don't think there's any reason to play cautious. Like you. There's no reason to not check the bin here. Yeah. We can stop the Katorga, but GG. Okay, so if this was on Zato as it was meant to be, so I took the Zatos out and I put Tucanas in. Or I changed some things around, but basically I wanted to make it my thought was that the bad pub doesn't matter if they don't have any stuff to break stuff. Then I think I changed the ice a bit. So we could make this work. Like the theory was there. Profiteering made us like all the money we need. Oh yeah, that's absolutely true, Celestial. Like we lose big time to that. Also, I feel like my original wanting for playing Scorp was so that I could play Corporate Town, and then I can deal, because CV is such an issue, but Corporate Town deals with it really quite nicely. Hey, Mezzy. Yeah, I kind of realised that I screwed up the deck a little bit in deck building. Also, I kept a hand which I kind of shouldn't, but I was like, it'll be fine because I'm going to score the hostile next turn, and then it'll be all right. And I decided to let you into HQ, and you just stole the hostile. So I kind of like really screwed myself over a little bit, I think, in that game. And giving, like, I also was not paying attention to stuff that you attract. Like, I forgot that score basically. Because it doesn't do it, doesn't remind you, then I just completely forgot most of the time. So yeah, it turns out playing Scorp, especially playing Scorp whilst trying to stream, not doable. Just not easy. The Archer that I put on R&D should have been on a remote. There is, like, that's a big old learning for next turn. there's no chance that putting that on R&D was correct in any. Yeah, no, you definitely were. This wasn't on you. This was all on me. All on me. Anyway, we played some rig shooter here. Now, last week, we could talk about. I don't know where they are. The UK lists, the London lists. I genuinely don't know where the link is, so I wanted to talk about them. There's some really cool stuff. But I didn't have it ready. But I'm going to shout out to Steph Monkey. Steph, if you don't know, really, really nice person from the Reading meta. So, you know, obviously the nicest person to come from there because, I mean, it's the Reading meta. Like, you know. But they took to London decks which used just FFG cards. So check this out. Like, this is a real like throwback in a way. Like, you look at this list and it's kind of really fun. You're like, wow, this just looks like an old school deck. Like, basically they were like, I'm gonna take I'm going to make this like work with just FFG cards, which is kind of probably quite hard, especially in terms of, you know, like we've got an interesting Breaker Suite, one which looks very much like Breaker Suites of old. We've got Amina's in here, Femme Fatale as our like breaking option for killers, for sentries. A Tycoon, which seems terrible with 419, but you've got to play something. There is a Kuroda in here. 2 of each and 3 Amakua because there's no mutual favour. And you haven't got special offer anymore or special whatever it was. 3 bankroll seems really cool, like old school, that I'm going to make money off runs. Diesel is like the only draw. Because we could play Earthrise Hotel if we weren't Tag Me. So this is like a Tag Me deck because a lot of the good criminal cards which have money on them that you can still play from FFG are all there like Tag Me ones. So we got like Rogue Tradings and Credit Kiting to get down our big cards and things like Hop Shoot. But it's like really cool, and Steph went 1 win, 2 losses, but the 2 losses were both to people who made the cut, so like fair play. And then he put together this Asmari deck again, so this is all FFG cards, which is real problematic because you don't really have good tagging options outside of AR enhanced security. Mining Accident is a credit card. Yeah, Mining Accident is a pretty sick credit card, to be fair. Although if you can't find your breakers, it does nothing. So yeah, like this looks cool. I like it. Absolute shout out to Steph for doing that. Apparently this one went 3 wins, 1 loss, which is kind of insane. But maybe it's just good enough. Asmari does print money just as an ID, so you've got like your money problems solved. AR enhanced security is a dirty ass card, and you can always just like wheel out with Sans and Beals for the like old school. I'm just going to score a free 2. Yeah, gotta love a roto turret. This will occasionally catch people out, and it's got an end run. There's a good chance that our end run flushes should be roto turrets in that previous deck, but then I should definitely be on Zatagrid. And I think the reason that I took Zatagrid out was because I moved from roto turret to end run flush. And I think I just talked myself out of the whole reason behind the deck. So that's fun. Now, somewhere amongst all this eternal malarkey, I definitely built. Oh, we could play this. So I was going to play. The problem is I genuinely don't know where it is. I built an outfit deck. I say built. I basically stole an outfit deck. Was it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, we'll do this today because it fits the bill of what we've been doing, right? This is this Battle Spire probably needs to become an SDS. That's questionable. That's questionable. So we're gonna do this. This was an idea I had and I threw together a while back, and I haven't had a chance to play it a single time. So we don't know how good it is. We haven't got a clue. Why can't I find the outfit? Is it the? So the idea here, Isaac outfit, is that Isaac is generally quite a bad card when you're playing in decks where you want to put counters on the ice, because you only get free advancements from Isaac when he moves about, like, from other ice. But we can, like, if it's a deck which doesn't care about the counters on the ice but just has high strength, then actually Isaac suddenly becomes pretty big. Mezzy, sorry, very quickly, do you have any input for my acid deck? I think that what's its face? Lakshmi is a really cool win con, and is potentially underutilized. The fact that you're Asa means that, like, you're not just spamming assets, so you don't just hard lose to Wizard, which is nice. Clan Vengeance is going to be a problem, so you need a way of dealing with that, like maybe some Marlias or something, or something along those lines, because otherwise, like, Lakshmi obviously is a problem if you're not holding stuff in hand. Also, are you playing whatever it is that gives you +5 hand size? Because if not, you probably should. Yeah, no, Lakshmi was like the... I assume that's your, like, main win con, which I think is, like, pretty sick. Like, but yeah, you might just want to be careful of Clan Vengeance, because if they trash the cards from your hand before you can Lakshmi them, then you're in trouble. So yeah, come up with a way of dealing with Clan Vengeance, and then you're probably in a pretty good shout. The bold scoring out an SSL, like turn 2 or something, behind a single piece of ice was wild. Don't know what to cut for cybernetics score. I wouldn't have a clue, because I assume you're on, like, at least probably 2 Gs and 2 wage workers, Mumba Temples, Rashidas, Lakshmis. So that's already a lot, quite a lot of stuff. Like, Temple is really good. Temple's really good, especially against, like, credit denial decks. Yeah, hard to say. Really hard to say, especially without seeing, like, the whole list. But I think, like, it plays a bunch of good ice, which is under sort of, it's all the good purple ice, and like, it's all pretty underrated. I didn't see an architect. You should probably be on at least 1 or 2 architect. Okay, so I have a 54 of us on cybernetics. Yeah, I think you do want to try and cut it down. But cybernetics court, just, I remember, used to make the Acidex theme absolutely busted. So here's the plan. We're kind of a bit of a fast advanced deck, but we also have ways of, like, getting big atlases with Red Planet Couriers and Biotic, or scoring out a Battle Spy using Red Planet Couriers and Biotic. So it's kind of doing the like, I'm going to spend all my money on Big Deal, but instead or all our influence on Big Deal, but we're spending it on Biotic Labors instead, which can just fast advance out free twos, or we can use them alongside their Planet Couriers to like nail, like mainly to get a big Atlas, right? Now to do that, we're going to use Isaac and potentially like Tree Line, although we don't have. Actually, this doesn't have to be an advanceable piece of ice, so that's fine. So we can just tree line anything. So I did think about that. But the main thing is that Isaac makes Trebuchet an 8 strength Trebuchet and Valenchow an 8 strength Valenchow. And I feel like that's kind of a bit disgusting. And that's the main premise of the entire deck, and we'll see whether it works or not. We're on 11 agendas, so that's like terrifying. But we'll see what happens. At least games should be quick-ish. I think and hope. If you haven't watched the ESL from yesterday, by the way, which is the Eternal Standard League, then go and watch it now. It's don't go and watch it now. You're watching this, but watch it later in the week. Don't forget to like hit the like button and subscribe button for it as well, because obviously it's a new channel. Really good to get some stuff going. Hi, can you play Watchtower in this deck? From a mystery poster, maybe called Axu. We probably could play Watchtower. How much strength is Watchtower? Is it 4 strength? So it would be like 6 strength, but only a single sub. Let's see. Like, it is the kind of deck which would love to play a Watchtower if it would fire. 3 strength. So it only goes to 5, so I don't think so, no. Because even with Isaac, this is like 5 strength, which is not a good strength for a code gate right now. Sorry, and it's 4 to res. Like, who wrote this card? You don't have to show the card though, right? If it was 4 strength, I'd consider it, because then we could make it 6 strength, and that gets a little bit more interesting. Okay, we got a Hashiko. I think we just do the big money start here. This is like pretty quick. We're gonna do like Valenchow on HQ. Border control on. We're gonna keep this whatever happens. Like this is a pretty gas start. Oh, we've got our Isaac as well. So we could even do. Okay, so we're gonna do the Isaac start. So we're gonna go this on R&D, this on HQ. Then we're gonna play this. We're gonna res an Isaac. We're gonna move the Isaac here, and then we're gonna put a counter here. Now this Valenchow is 8 strength. Zoom in a bit. Sure thing. Also, let's do that. Cool. We'll res this. They get to draw loads, but we get money. They lose some money. Actually, they probably just lost bad pub money. But like, how do you break this now? I mean, they'll just crew it, I guess. So that's something. Scoring the hostiles seems fine. We could also just protect R&D. Oh, Scape Net's cool. We can delete this Mystic. Do we delete the Mystic? No, I think we hold on to. We're going to hold on to the Scape Net for a twinning. Do we want to move Isaac? Yes. Because we do need to spread these counters around a little bit. So that eventually we've got like enough counters to do like a red level play. But Isaac will move back to HQ next turn. Save it for charm. I think. No, you might install a charm. Oh, Bankar's a problem. Okay. Let's. I don't really want to score this. They're going to go and trash our Isaac next turn if we don't find another piece of ice. Whoa, we didn't find another piece of ice. Woo, that was close. Yes, please. Let's put that on HQ. It's not the Scape Net deck. It has a Scape Net in it. A singular Scape Net. Yeah, you can go R&D. We probably do res for border control just to stop them like making multiple runs if they do run. As much as I don't really want to do that. Oh, this is fine. Hopefully they install a twinning or a double charm. A virus could be really good. No, Isaac can stay exactly where he is. He's in a good spot. We're nearly at full bad pub already. So that's kind of good. Maybe we should have killed the Mystic with the Scape Net, because then we could have got it back. That's what we want. Right, come on, make a run, make a run, make a run, make a run. Make a run. You know you want to make a run. Okay, well, they'll make a run next turn, so we're just going to get some money by doing this. Nope. Now it's quite important that we do get rid of this twinning, because otherwise they can just lock the top of R&D, which is really bad for us. They're digging for... Oh, they probably... Wow, they trashed, like, sure gambles. Okay, this is perfect. So this means they've made a successful run. Unfortunately, they're going to get, like, massive value off this Biobands, probably. Reasonable value. We have them the virus, which is nice. Right, twinning dies. Do we want to kill the twinning or the charm? I think we kill the twinning, right? Like, I think we've got to kill the twinning over the charm. Oh, that's good. We can, like, score that next turn. But let's get rid of this. We'll do this little cheeky make unbeatable button. That's fun. They have a link, which is a pain. We'll remove that from the game. There's also the chance that they're only on, like, a single twinning. Oh, do we also Trojan horse them? We might also Trojan horse them. Sure. What? If we Trojan horse them, what are we trying to kill? The turtle or the leech? Probably the turtle, right? So if we do 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think I need to put 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're at 10 because they've got a link. And then we'll just put the virus in HQ. No, Isaac can stay exactly where they are. I guess maybe we could have let them spend all their money. Maybe just forcing them to spend all their money on the Trojan horse is better than actually trashing the turtle. Might well be. We do have a virus. See, the leech might have been the better one to kill. What do you think? Hard to say, isn't it? Because like leech plus crew is much better than charm plus crew. In a way. I guess when the virus changes that slightly. Also, we got to remember that our programs here are at 8 strength, which is really good. Like we can't. Oh well, that's potentially a problem. Are we on under the bus? Because if I'm clever, then I put under the bus in here as well. Oh yeah, we've got 2 under the bus. Oh, sick. These are connections, right? Let's draw 2. Let's draw like. Let's just top deck and under the bus, and then draw and then play a second under the bus all in one go. This border control. We could res to see if they want to use a crew on one. Or we could just not. Oh no, they've bankcard it. We can let them in. Okay. Trebuchet seems fun. Do we just score out at this point? I've got to be careful with them like just taking pot shots off R&D. We could draw for an under the bus to be like the rudest. We'd also quite like to under the bus it. Do we get rid of the banker or the cruise? Hard to say. Let's draw 1. Ah, that's good. We'll go like R&D, and then if we put this on R&D as well, we got 4, 8, and a 7. I don't think we can res all of this. The question is, do we move Isaac? I think the answer is no. I did actually know that a group of owls is called a parliament, actually. Thank you, Ben. It's always good to make sure that I'm fully informed. I'm like worried about this leech, which is weird because I've got a virus here. Kind of do need a bit more money. I've got a too big to fail in hand. I could just start scoring out. Okay, let's see if we res any of this. This gets bankard. This gets killed. I think we res this, and then I think we might actually just res the border control. See if we can force out one of these crews. Just realised that we can't res this trebuchet. Could be a problem. Nah. Yeah, David's with me. Res these two. It forces one crew, which is good for us. We can bounce back money-wise next turn. That's not a problem. Oh, that's a problem though. Do we get the border control back? Mm. We've got one of these in hand, so it's either border control or we get back the hedge fund. Escape net is very much out of options here. If we were on SDS, we'd have got rid of this leech at that point, which would have probably been better. Just running archives, that's fine because we do still have this virus just hanging around. Okay, Valentau goes probably on the outside. We'll do this. We'll put this on R&D. I think the border control might go on HQ. And then we'll move Isaac. Did you see the online district article? I have not seen the online district article. It sounds like we're probably going to have to open up the online district article after we've played this game. Kind of wishing that I got back the hedge fund at this point. I'm unsure how much of this we're going to be able to res. Second leech. Kind of scary, but again, we do have this virus here. Okay. So this is a potential issue. Do we just lose here? Don't know. I think we just lose. That's a big problem. If we res the trebuchet, we can't res them the virus. Not that it matters. They have enough money to get through the Van Chow. And then if we pop the border control, then it's really obvious that something's going on. So we're a bit buggered. Maybe we should have let them know, because they do just go through this. They're going to draw a lot of cards as well. It's a lot of cards. Maybe they decide that they don't want to lose all these cards in hand. So they decide not to go back. Oh, they did! Right. Can we worm our way out of this situation? Don't know. We've just lost a lot of ice. Let's get back. These. Oh, maybe we play this descent. I think we might play this descent as a descent, you know? Oh, we drew it too big to fail. Are we like we're playing this just gonna? We're at 7 bad pub. That's quite bad. We can't move Isaac right now. Has to stay just where he is. Online district article, yeah. Looks like we're gonna have to check that bad boy out. They're at 29 credits, which is somewhat terrifying. But there is a chance. Okay, what's the? I guess they might be on Ashen. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It could easily be on an Ashen. Right, I'll let them purge themselves. Gives us some money, which is nice. Did you know in 90s Netrunner getting 7 back? Yeah, I did know that actually. We would have lost. We would have lost this game last turn. They should probably be dealing with this Spin Doctor. Like, we're not on Audacity, but Devil Charm is upsetting. Okay, RPC is cool. Let's draw a card. Sick. I mean, it's kind of a tiny bit too late, but at least we're on 8 bad pub. We're just going for the bad pub. Unfortunately, this Winchester, they can actually break it with money, which is funny. We're going to put this on HQ. First, the owl information, and now some niche Netrunner trivia. I know, you'd be surprised, wouldn't you? 7 bad pub. I think you'll find that's 8. It's 8 right there. Yeah, Broad Daylight is a cool card. Okay, do we want to shuffle back? So they're going to pick up the virus. Thinking. The question is, do we want to shuffle it back into R&D? I think we've got 2 of them in the deck. But I don't want to let them have the virus. What else do we want? Probably be under the bus. Seems like the rudest card. RPC, yeah, we've got some biotics in here as well, so like we can do some nonsense with them at some point. Okay, I mean this is a potential problem. Let's draw some ice. Let's draw some ice. Let's draw some ice. None of those are ice. We'll pop you over here, and we'll put a counter on. This will get to 5 strength. This still gets to 8. This is still 8 strength, which is like a loss of strength. We do actually need to like ice up archives, so this is a problem. Compilation has made like I'm just going to put a virus in archive. Doesn't work anymore. Doesn't work. We probably do we res the Winchester? How are they getting through the Valen Chow? They've got to use 3 leech counters. I think we don't. Double leech is an issue unless we can get some ice on archives. They only need to break one sub. I mean, they might as well break two, but hopefully they don't. Oh, they might cut that because they will assume that we're on like only one of them. Hilariously, we've got two in hand. This feels like they're going to go back, which is brilliant for us. Like really good. We can also potentially bait out. Or we can potentially bait out a like HQ run next turn by putting the Isaac on HQ, and they will assume it's a virus. I mean, not if they trash it right now, which is what they're probably going to do. Yeah. Okay. We have 4 counters, which is enough to get a single Atlas counter if we draw an Atlas. Not perfect. This Valentine is 8 strength, but they can get through it. This Trebuchet is 8 strength and they can get through it if they want to. The Wheels, I think just to use cards from their hand. We can immediately get rid of the Wheels, but I feel like it's the least important card. Let's draw some ice. Let's draw some ice. Let's put a Mavirus. Where are we putting this Mavirus? Probably on R&D, right? And then not moving the Isaac? Or we put it on HQ and then we do move the Isaac? Let's put it on HQ and then let's move the Isaac. Definitely would have preferred to draw a piece of ice there, I think. Although we've lost their cup, so that's good. If they make a run here, that's perfect for us, because we'll under the bus this crew. They did not make a run. Another Mavirus. That's kind of disgusting. I think I'm going to advance the tree line twice and then move the Isaac. Because next turn now we can get like an Atlas with a lot of counters, which is probably good enough. Can we actually close out the game from that? Yeah, because we can just pull 2 red caps. That's all we need, right? 2 counters to win the game in 2. They do have an Ashen. They have played an Ashen. What did they lose? They lost like a ton of sure gambles and a labor rights. So we've just got to not lose to like top of a deck. Okay, here we could get rid of a crew. I think we need to get rid of a crew. Oh, that's really good. So let's get rid of a crew. Let's put this on archives and we'll gain a credit. And then we'll look to, we will move Isaac. Do we want to move Isaac? Do we want to move him over here? Sure. 6 strength Autumn. Seems alright. Atlas with 2 counters wins, yes, but I want to also not lose before I win. Quite importantly. And as soon as we do the Atlas with, like, as soon as we play this Atlas play, we're going to use most of the cards from hand, and at that point it will get a bit sketchy. Now we're immediately going to swing the Isaac back over this direction. Annoyingly, Winchester is a trace, and we have given so much bad pub, and they have so much money, and they have a link that they can trace through this, and they will have enough money to get through the Valanchak. So they can just make HQ like a server. Second crew is really annoying. But now we're probably okay to just go ham next turn. Get our Atlas counters. Here. Do we want to force some of this out? Like, I think they do crew this, and I think they weirdly shouldn't crew this. If we do this, will we have enough money? Yeah, I think so. $12. We're actually like really poor now. And they could just rip the Atlas. Yeah, you see, this is like, I don't even think they go into their own money. 4, 3, 3. It's like all the bad pub money, basically. Which means they can just hold on to their Devil Charm. They don't need to do it. Did the end run start fire? Apparently. This might make us some money. Are they going to draw a lot of cards? Oh, this one they're getting rid of. Okay, fine. Right, don't hit the Atlas, and we'll be like, that's also not the most ideal. It's hilarious that this Winchester is a free run with just bad pub. Yeah. In fact, they've got a because of a link. Oh man, it's not even. It's more than a free run. Wild. One, two, three, four, five, six. We still get enough counters to potentially win. So they just now need to not find stuff off the top. The fact that they found a single Basalt Spire makes this trickier. They are absolutely challenging HQ here. Totally correct. Yeah, the links. I mean, we could have 7 bad pub and then still get through this for free, essentially. Liberated. Disgusting. The fact that they can install this with a Viabans to like nothing because we've given them all of the bad pub in the world is kind of funny. Okay, hedge fund is good. We don't have enough sodding credits. Sure, he can go under R&D. That's annoying. We can't score out because we don't have any hostels left, and we need to click for a credit. So like we can, but we can't do it in 2 turns. I don't think I have an Audacity in the deck, which would be like our way to do it cheaply. So we're gonna have to like play a too big to fail or something. I won't fire. Yeah, so, wow, tread lightly. Love it. I can now break this, I assume. Have to use up some leech counters. That's good. Most of them. See, Isaac's alright. Like, obviously we're not resing any of this. Can't. Isaac goes down. He's been a good boy. Isaac's done well for us this game. He got us enough counters to do the RPC nonsense. We really need to win in 2 turns though, and we can't. It has to be 3 turns, unless I'm like completely missing something. Like if there was still hostile in the deck, then we could go hostile into red cap, but there is not. So I think the best plan is next turn. Is next turn to pull the red cat. And then we go like too big to fail. Unless we... No, it's just not worth it. We're just going to try and win. Where are you? Regulatory capture. And we do. Oh, I think we've got enough. Oh, I think we do have it actually, because I think we can do. No, we don't have enough counters. So if we have one more counter, or if we happen to draw the second biotic, then I'm pretty sure we'll have enough money to do. Like we can pull a too big to fail. We can go too big to fail biotic, which is credit positive. I think, yeah, it is definitely an outfit. It is. So we go too big to fail biotic, and then we score out a red cap. Maybe we should have done that this turn. Oh, cup coming back. Yeah, awesome. Seems good. That means they can go back for another one. Maybe no, we shouldn't have done this turn because we don't have enough counters. That's why we didn't. Okay. R&D has stayed secure, but we need this top card to be exactly the biotic. So I think we actually tutor a too big to fail at the start of our turn. Because it's definitely not a too big to fail on the top, because otherwise they would trash it. We have exactly one left. So if we tutor that at the start of our turn, then we are also slightly more likely to draw into a red cap. Because right now we know that it's definitely not a red cap on the top, and it's definitely not too big to fail on the top. So the only like winning line is if it's exactly the biotic label on the top. Whereas if we shoot it for a too big to fail, then it can be 2 red caps or the biotic on top for the win. So let's do that now, because we're going to need to play one anyway. And then we will top deck a red cap like a legend or not. We're up to 10 bad pub. Seems good, eh? And then we'll play one of these just so we've definitely got money. And I mean, we either put the ice out. Valentine doesn't do much. The Trebuchet doesn't do much. Yeah, we might put BC on R&D just purely as a like click tax thing. Probably trashing everything else because it's pointless. We either win or lose next turn, right? None of that matters. Okay, they got one turn. The other option, actually, I'll tell you what, would have been to do border control on HQ. No, it's the worst option. It's definitely the worst option. Oh, top of R&D is safe? No, it was a spin doctor. Okay. We got a fade. Ah, GG. We did not fade. I mean, it's only 11 cards, and there are a lot of agendas in here. Look at that. There's a lot of agendas left. Okay. Right. Apparently there's a post, so we should probably have a quick look at that because I haven't actually seen it. No Signal Games. What am I looking at, actually? This one? Online District Championships. I thought they were doing online. Anyway, I'll read it and then I'll find out. So part of our commitment to provide access to organised play worldwide are an opportunity for players who may not have easy access to in-person district championships. Very nice. Players can play in any number of online districts. Very nice. Not in any way restricted by the player's location. I should probably do this. The districts only have listed locations as a time zone indicator, and the tickets will be $10 USD. Oh, and you can also play without a ticket. You just won't get prizing, which is cool because if I play, then I will do it without wanting the prizing, so that's fine. Due to lack of restrictions and a projected large turnout, we believe that prizing at these events will be excessively difficult to obtain beyond what we consider reasonable expectations for competitive tier prizes. That's one hell of a mouthful. To prevent too many players paying for tickets and receiving no prizing, all ticket holding participants will receive a playset of Spin Doctor Alt Arts instead of only being provided to the top 24 placing players. Okay, lovely. If you pay, you get Spin Doctors, no matter what. When you get them, who knows? The EMEA one is on Saturday, March the 1st. That rings a bell, as in, I have a funny feeling I'm probably doing something on that weekend. Very quickly looking at the old calendar. Saturday, March the 1st. Yep, see you, Max Cooper. Oh, it's in the morning, though. I don't think I can do. I probably can't do both of those in a day. It's quite a lot. Anyway, so Saturday, March 1st, starting 10 a.m. GMT. Then, if you want to play in American time zone, Saturday, March the 15th. Also can't do that one. Which will be 9 a.m. PDT, Pacific time zone, I think. And the APAC version will be 9 a.m. AWST. I should definitely know what that means, and I can't think what it stands for. And that will be on March the 29th, which will be running at some time which I definitely can't do. That's really cool. So that's online districts. To probably also point out, I wonder if we've got there's definitely a like. Where will I find the most recent one? I'll probably find it on the Reading. Always be running. So if you're UK based, then what you should probably be aware of is that tickets for UK regionals are selling fast. So coming up, this will be this coming weekend, this Saturday, Scotland Bathgate, the Bathgate District Championships of the Scottish regionals. Get your tickets. I think there was only a small amount left last time. I can't remember the exact amount. I think there's about 10 left. Yeah, you know it, Warlock. Like March is like crazy busy for me. It's not even. It's like absolutely nuts. March, not March. Scottish regionals, Bathgate regionals, Bathgate districts, whatever you want to call them, happening this weekend. If you're up the North Way, then consider getting yourself a ticket. I know that there are, I think about 9 left, if I'm correct. And then following on from that will be the Southeast England regionals, or the Reading districts. This has sold out. I will be here. I have a ticket for this one. It's one of the many things I'm doing in March. However, it has sold out, but I do believe that Lucille she basically managed to extend the space. She hired an additional room, so there were some extra tickets. They went out to people who were on the waiting list. I think that there are still, because of that, don't quote me on this, don't come at me, I think there's still about 4 or 5 tickets left. So, if you want to come to Reading, then I think there's just a form that you have to fill out. If you're unsure, hit Lucy up in the UK Discord or something along those lines. Oh, you can just click here. Look, you can just go here and you click join the waitlist for additional tickets. At last count, and that was like this morning, there were 4 or 5. So I would suggest doing that like right now if you want to be in with a chance of that. And then after Reading will be the Midlands, which will be Nottingham, and that will be being run by Harmony Bee. So you get arguably one of the tallest judges in the UK residing over you. Always runs excellent events. I wish I could go to this one, but I can't because it's in March. Milan pointing out that they think it's down to 1 or 2 tickets left now. So yeah, get moving if you want to get hold of them. So yeah, are still tickets for Midlands, but I would suggest that you potentially get hold of one sooner rather than later, because that is not that far away now. We're like a month out. And like Reading sold out over a month before the date. So Nottingham and then Sheffield the weekend after that. If you're considering either of those, then get yourself some tickets. Basically, just get yourself some tickets. Because these events are selling out. And with that, and with I think 0 wins tonight, I think it might be time for me to go to bed. No rigs were shot. The only thing that was shot are my eyes. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I will hopefully see you next week, assuming all of my gear actually works next week and I can actually get things started. But yeah, tune into VSL on Sunday. I can't remember if I'm doing commentary. Warlock will probably tell me on Friday and remind me. I hope he will. Catch you next week. Ciao for now.